Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about restaurant reviews because I feel like as time has changed, it seems like some restaurants have 5 stars when they don't deserve them. So, if you have been reading my blog or following just some of the reviews that I post of some of the restaurants I try, you'll probably notice that all of them are positive, 100% positive. Actually, if you look on my Google review history, it's all 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. That's because I only review restaurants that I feel like are 5 stars. But I don't know if I should change that because let me tell you why. For my son's second birthday, we went out of town, and I heavily rely on Google reviews when choosing restaurants and places to eat and places to go. So we went to a restaurant. I don't even want to say the name because I'm nice like that. I don't like to dog anybody. But I just was looking on Google and I was trying to find a restaurant that was like perfectly, spaced where we needed to go so we could take a break from driving. We're gonna go to San Antonio, so we could take a break from driving and get some breakfast. So I picked this cute diner that I had been following a little bit on social media, and I noticed that they post their food all the time. It looks delicious, and it had really good reviews on Google. So we went there and had a terrible experience. The food was it was horrible. And I just was thinking, how does this restaurant have, well, it wasn't 5, but it was 4.6 stars. And all the most recent reviews were 5 stars and just talking about how great the food was. So why, when we get there, was the food so terrible? And I'm thinking there had to be other people that ate here that think the same way that I do. The eggs were scorched. I'm talking about these eggs were similar to the eggs whenever I first started learning how to cook when I was in college, and I was out of my mom's house and I didn't know how to make scrambled eggs, and I would burn them. I would put them too high and then I would scorch them. So that's what the eggs were like. I'm like, who is their chef? Who do they have cooking back there? A teenager who barely moved out of their mama's house? This is terrible. So the eggs were bad. The biscuits were very dry, and I got biscuits and gravy because it's a diner. I like to order food depending on where I am. So if I'm at a Chinese restaurant, I'm not gonna order a hamburger. If I'm at a Mexican restaurant, I'm not gonna order a chicken fried chicken with gravy. If I'm at a country restaurant, I'm not gonna order Mexican food. That's how I am. So I decided I'm gonna order biscuits and gravy because I was at a country style kind of diner. So I expect to have high quality biscuits and gravy. If I'm at a diner, I want to have good biscuits and gravy. So the biscuits and gravy were terrible. The biscuits were extra hard, extra dry. It seemed like they were maybe biscuits from the day before, just kind of reheated in the toaster oven. And the gravy was good. That was the only thing that was good. So I'm just over here okay, I have to be one of many that had this experience. There's no way this is just a one-time thing. Why only our food? Why was our food horrible and everybody else's was 5 stars? That doesn't make sense. So there has to be other people that were experiencing this. And then my husband, which this was wrong anyway, but he got migas. So in case a lot of you guys don't know what migas are, it's a Mexican dish. Anyway, you could just Google it. Google what migas is, but it's a very popular Mexican dish with fried corn tortilla, salsa, all of that. So I told him, "You're really gonna get migas?" What? He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get migas." No. The salsa was not flavorful at all. The migas were not good, and it was a waste. It was a big waste. Yeah, definitely not a good experience. So I'm just curious, are people withholding their negative reviews now? Is it because of the pandemic and they're not wanting to leave a bad review for a business? Because I'm thinking that's what it is, because the people there at the diner, they were nice, they were friendly, the diner was very cute, so overall it was like a cute vibe. But when I'm eating with my family, I'm not trying to be in a cute place. I want delicious food. That's what I want. And it just made me feel like, wow, okay, this was like strategically planned and this food sucked. Anyway, back on topic. I'm thinking that's what's happening, because for me, I think I'm too nice. I'm too nice, so my reviews are only positive. That being said, I will not give a 5-star review to a restaurant that I don't feel deserves it. So especially locally, definitely I'm not gonna leave really, really negative reviews, just because I feel like I'll let other people do it. And that's what I'm thinking all these other people thought that ate at the diner. Like, maybe they had a bad experience too, but they didn't want to leave a review. They didn't want to bring those stars down for that diner. But I'm kind of wishing that they would have, because if they would have done that, I would have read it and I would have saw scorched eggs, dry biscuits, all that, and I wouldn't have eaten there. I would not have eaten there. I would have been better off just stopping at Whataburger and getting their breakfast taquitos. Like, I mean, whatever, it would have been a fraction of the cost, and it would have been honestly a lot better, because it really was better than what we had there at that diner. So anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about, I'm not gonna do it, but sometimes it crosses my mind just to be really honest, like everywhere I go, which I am, but it's kind of like, even places here locally, I have eaten at places where I was definitely not impressed, but I just choose not to leave reviews at those places and just let other people do it. I just hate whenever I go to a restaurant and you have these high expectations, and then you just are just extremely let down, big time. Especially on my kid's 2-year-old birthday. Like, we wanted to have a good time. Anyway, so that restaurant was a bust. I'm thinking, can you guys please answer this honestly? Like, those of you who do leave reviews, do you only leave 5-star reviews like me? And say if you have a bad experience, do you just like ignore it and just not go there and not even leave reviews? Because for me, I feel like I was saying before, I would rather let other people be the bad guys and leave the 2-star reviews or 1-star review. And me, I just go and just leave my little 5-star reviews where the places that I really, really, really like. Starting to think maybe that's kind of wrong, because if everybody has that mentality, like only leaving 5-star reviews, that means every single restaurant is gonna have a 5-star review, and that like basically defeats the whole purpose of reviews if every place has only 5 stars. So I kind of am starting to appreciate more of those honest, like, not that I'm not honest, but those like brutally honest people that leave the 2-star reviews, the 1-star review. Kind of appreciative of those people, because I feel like there was more of them before the whole pandemic hit, before we kind of got like extra like support small business, you know, which I like, but man, it really has me wondering, like, are those people gone, or did they just take a break from leaving reviews? Because I'm kind of missing that honesty, that brutal honesty, because I have it in me. I just can't bring myself to do it. So yeah, that was my little rant. That was my thinking out loud. I'm just wondering, maybe should we start maybe not only leaving 5 stars, maybe actually being honest and leaving 4 stars where it's deserved. Maybe I should change my rating style and not only leave 5-star reviews, but actually, because even if I think a place deserves 4 stars, I won't leave 4 stars. I just won't. I would rather not leave the review. I just won't put anything. They won't get a review. But sometimes I think maybe I should leave the 4-star review. But I feel bad because that place already has 5 stars. So if I leave a 4-star review, that means that 5-star rating is going down. So I feel like that's kind of rude. So I just don't do it. I won't leave the review at all. I'm thinking I might change that. If you were a restaurant owner, would you rather me not leave the review, or would you rather get that 4-star review and just kind of like address what the wrong part of the meal was? I don't really know. I'm thinking about it because I'm a nice girl and I don't want to, I do not want to be the person that like brings down a business's review, 5-star review. So I don't know. This is all very, very much happening in my head, heavy on my mind. So you guys just let me know, where are you all with reviews and 5 stars and all that, or do you even not even care? Because this kind of applies to everybody. If you go to Google and you kind of look at the reviews, I mean, I feel like you kind of can relate a little bit, like, because I really use Google for deciding where I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna stop ranting. I'm going in circles. So thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you think about the rating system I have. Am I being too nice? You can be honest. So yeah, we're gonna stop here, because if not, I'm gonna keep talking about the same thing over and over. Bye.